In Azure, if you apply a delete lock at the resource group level, does it also protect the individual resources inside of it from also being deleted? That's the question from today's AZ 305 Designing Microsoft Azure Infrastructure Solutions class. Hey everybody, I've been posting a lot of questions from my PowerShell classes, but I thought today it'd be a good idea to post one from an Azure class. This one involves resource locks. A resource lock will protect one of your Azure deployed resources from accidental deletion or even modification. So let's imagine you've got a big deployment, a big multi-tiered website. We got, application gateways. We've got some load balancers, middle tier applications, more load balancers, SQL databases, terabytes of data, and then all of a sudden somebody deletes the resource group it's in. Well, guess what? All those resources will disappear. They'll be deleted. In walks resource locks. They are a good asset to deploy to protect your critical resources from little accidents like that. Let's talk about the permissions you need in order to work with resource locks. In order to manage locks, you need to have either the Microsoft authorization or the Microsoft authorization locks permissions. Now, by default, the resource owner and the user access administrator role holders are both able to manage resource locks. There are two different types of resource locks that you can implement: cannot delete and read only. Cannot delete means authorized users can read and modify a resource, but they can't delete it. Read only means authorized users can read a resource, but they can't delete it or update it. So in order to delete or make modifications to an asset that's been locked, you have to delete that lock, and then you can proceed with your changes. Now let's go back to today's question. So in this scenario, we have a resource group that we're going to apply a delete lock to. And the question was, okay, that protects the entire resource group from being deleted. But what if I go to the individual assets that do not have a lock on them? Can I delete them? Let's take a look at this setup. Here we have a resource group called RG Lock Demo 1. Inside of this resource group, we have a storage account. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under Settings and take a look at the locks. And you can see that I have a delete lock that I've engaged to protect this resource group from accidental deletion. So let's take a look at that storage account. In the storage account blade, I'm going to scroll down to Settings, and then I'm going to select Locks. And right now I can see that the lock that I have at the resource group level is also being reflected here. So this is suggesting that this resource may also be locked, even though I do not have a lock directly on the resource. Let's try to delete it anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this resource, and we can't. So this particular storage account can't be deleted because this resource or its parent has a delete lock. So yes, the delete lock at the resource group does in fact protect all the individual resources from being individually deleted. We're going to have to release this lock before we can delete it. So we're at the lock for the resource group. We're going to go ahead and delete this lock. The resource has no locks. Okay, I'm going to do a refresh just to confirm there are no locks. Let's go on over to that storage account and let's see if we can delete it out. Here we go, delete. And there's nothing in here telling me that it's going to be blocked from deleting. So we're going to go ahead and complete the process. The storage account is deleting and it has been successfully deleted. So yes, a resource lock applied at the resource group level will protect the individual resources from being deleted themselves. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.